Hello, I am your host Sunday vlogger for this episode of Fit Man Answers, and my YouTube name is Nana Nana Be Happy, but you can call me Nana. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, well, today's topic is healthy grilling and ideas about activities. So I chose healthy grilling. Now, first, I find that one of the things that I have found that sabotages us is failing to plan. And that's one of the things that I say about everything in life. If you fail to plan, plan to fail. One of the things that my guests like are grilling when we have barbecues, and we're going to have a lot of those this summer. So what I did is I incorporated different varieties of foods, and I tried to make them healthy. Now, you can, of course, continue with your hamburgers and hot dogs and all the breads and things like that, which pile on the calories and the mayonnaise and all those things. I chose to do different things. I plan on how many people are going to be here, and I plan on portions. And that's one of the main things that you have to remember, portion control. Now, just before you start grilling, you have to prepare on things that you have to have ready for your guests to snack on, and for yourself as you're cooking. Now, one of the things that I found that's really fun and tastes great and is only about 9 calories a serving, and I'm talking about a serving this size, and I'm sure that that's how much you're going to be snacking on before you get to grilling. So I do a bean salad, and as you can see, there's different colors in there, and I haven't mixed it yet, but I wanted to show you the ingredients really quick. If you have to, you could always pause and write these down. I get a can of Great Northwestern beans, some garbanzo beans, whole black beans, kidney beans, a can of corn, pinto beans, and a can of diced tomatoes. Now, all these I combine them in there. I drain everything except for the tomatoes. I pour that in, and then I like to dice up some fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, and jalapenos and cilantro, and it's about this portion, and I just pour it in. Now I mix it up, and that's it, and I guarantee you it's going to taste really good. I put it in the fridge, and I pull out small amounts and put it on the table. Most people like to use this as a dip, like a bean salad dip, but I just like to have it there because it tastes good. And you know what? You're going to be eating this, and you're not going to have to worry about the calories. You could eat as much as you want to of it, and you could add some salt and garlic salt to taste, and there you go. Very colorful, very healthy. Another thing that I like to do is I get 3 cans of mixed vegetables, and I drain them. I put them in a bowl with some reduced fat, a half a cup of reduced fat sour cream, and you could add a little mayonnaise to it. And look at that. Now these are just sides for your grilling, because you know that's what sabotages us, not being ready. So another thing that I do is I like to grill vegetables. The vegetables that I like to grill are like bell peppers, corn, zucchinis, onions, and also tomatoes. Now I have some grilling on my grill. I have a barbecue outside, but to make it easier, I thought I'd do it in here. Otherwise my neighbors would probably want to come over and visit. So I decided to grill these inside, and they look like they're almost ready. I grill them for about 2 minutes on each side, twice, so that's a total of 8 minutes, and they look like they're ready, right? The zucchini, the tomatoes, the onions, and the bell peppers. They look very good. Now, another dish that my family likes, and this has to be grilled, is potatoes And I figured I might as well plan how many people are going to be, and I put in a half a cup for each person. Here's some diced potatoes. I scrubbed them really well with some bell peppers and some onions and some jalapenos. You sprinkle a little salt on that, and you also might try doing something different. Sprinkle some orange juice or from freshly squeezed oranges in there. And be very generous with your spices. I like the Mrs. Dash, or if you really like to do something really good, it's Santa Maria style seasonings, and you can get these on scotsfoodproducts.com. And these you just sprinkle a little bit of them on, and you cover this with another piece of foil, and you put it over your grill, and it'll be ready in about 15 to 20 minutes. The steam will cook them, and it's a really good thing. Now, another thing that people like to do is corn. Now, my son asked me, Mom, if you're going to make corn, please put butter on it. So I said, okay, sure, I'll put butter. What I did is I melted a teaspoon of butter, and I put in some orange juice. And what I do is I add it onto the corn like this. Just sprinkle it on like this. Now remember, butter has about 100 calories for a tablespoon. So by this way, I'm really cutting it down to about maybe 25. And you get this, you put your salt and pepper in it. I like to, use the fresh things. You roll it up, and you're ready to go. You put this on your grill for 4 minutes. When you hear the sizzling, you turn it around, and for 4 more minutes, and then they're cooked. And that's all there is to it. You can plan to have these before you get your meat grilled, and you can do these like simultaneously, and since they're covered, you're trying not to get salmonella. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to show you is portion control. This meat is beef flap meat, and what I did is I pre-cut it. This is enough for everyone to, these are for about 4 people. It's enough for them to get a taste of it and not to overstuff themselves. The hamburgers, actually this was planned. I didn't buy the hamburger buns, but what I do is I get a slice of lettuce, tomato, and onions, and I put the hamburger inside, and there you go. A hamburger man style, and these taste really good, and you don't have to use those carbs. So yeah, these are the nice Mexican scallions that I grilled already, and there you go. That's all there was to it. So enjoy your barbecues, and remember, you too can start losing weight and staying on top of what you're eating. You're responsible for your own body, and you could help out your family by planning. Remember, fail to plan, plan to fail. Thank you.